Hi Heidi.
Hi buddy, how are you?
I'm great. And
Wonderful.
I'm really looking forward to filming because you're in my favorite part of the wine shop. This aisle is always where we talk about food and wine, two of my favorite things.
Yes, well Thanksgiving happens to be one of my favorite holidays because there's such a variety of foods and there's so many choices for wine as well. Everything from a dry rosé to a sparkling. If you're doing something non-traditional, not everybody likes turkey, that you may be serving ham or even a standing rib roast, your wine selections are going to be different. And I always break it down also in the morning when I'm preparing. I may want a glass of bubbly to start off with while I'm in the kitchen. And so I always have quite a selection of wines because I want to keep everybody happy that's at my Thanksgiving dinner table as well. So we've made these cards up here that help you out, and you can take a look at those. If you came in here to the wine shop, these are clues. And we've got some non-traditional surprises as well. This one is really interesting. This is a French Colombard by Woodenhead, one of my absolute favorite wines. So this is going to be more about dry acidity, super food friendly. Nice citrus notes, so perhaps you're starting off with a shrimp cocktail. This would be absolutely perfect. We also have a couple other selections here. We've got a Chenin Blanc and a Grenache Blanc that are favorites of mine. Those are going to have a little more fruit character and a little softer acidity. So if somebody's a little more sensitive to that, the acid levels, these are nice choices for you. I always like to, stay away from the Chardonnay with food. Usually they're overly oaked and they don't complement food very well. The other thing that I always tell people about is to be a little bit adventurous with Thanksgiving because there's more than just turkey on the table. You've got a lot of savory spices with stuffing and side dishes. You've got sweet. So you can play a little bit with the selections. We featured this a couple weeks ago and had to reorder. This is the Folkway Revelator. This is a nice blend. So if you want something that's not going to be too big or too dry, this to me is great with ham, as is the 1448. You've got that little bit of saltiness on the table. Who doesn't love a good Pinot Noir with Thanksgiving? It's just a nice lighter style red, super easy drinking, and we've got them in all price points. The Landmark is spectacular, and that's going to be at the higher end, as is the Sea Smoke. We only got about 6 bottles left of the Sea Smoke Southing, so anybody that is even considering this for gift giving for a holiday, I would certainly suggest coming in. The other one that we've really enjoyed this season is the En Route Pinot Noir. Again, Bonnie and I were at an industry tasting a few weeks ago, and we're reminded how wonderful this wine is. So if you're looking for something like that, that's wonderful. We're going to step over here, and if you're doing, if you like something that's more blueberry fruit, certainly the Petite Syrah fits the bill. A lighter style would be the Grenache, and this comes from Paso Robles, so we love Ted's wines from Cass. Any of you that like big, that you're serving standing rib roast, the Syrah is absolutely amazing. Super big. This is a monster in a bottle, and we sell tons of it. We love this wine. And again, ham. Fritz Zinfandel is really nice. It's got a natural, the Zinfandel grape has a natural spice to it, and so it's very complementary with food. This one is a little more restrained, so you're going to get that spice, but you're not going to get big jammy fruit like you normally would from a Paso Robles wine. This one happens to come from Dry Creek, and we absolutely love this. A couple more that I'm going to suggest over here. Believe it or not, in the Spanish aisle, I love Tempranillo with Thanksgiving. So we've got a couple selections here for you from Spain. Again, if you're doing meat, we've got Malbec. This is a Montepulciano from Italy. Very nice, really mellow. I think that this is a great selection for people that want to drink red but aren't necessarily ready for a Cabernet Sauvignon. And who doesn't love a good Rhone blend? Last but not least, we're going to go to the big bad boys over here. And we've got Cabernet Franc. This is the Olima Cabernet Sauvignon. This is the second label for Amici. Much more affordable and has all the classic characteristics of a really fabulous Cabernet Sauvignon. I absolutely love that. And then here we've got the Titus. This will probably end up, some of these wines are going to end up on the tasting that we do the week before Thanksgiving. We want you guys to be plenty relaxed by the time your guests have arrived. So we always do the Thanksgiving wine pairing tasting the week before. So don't mark your calendars. You don't want to miss it. Come in and taste some of these wines. We'll continue to talk about food that week. And if you have any specific challenges or questions, we're more than happy to help you out with those. Everybody have a wonderful week, and we look forward to seeing you at the wine shop very soon.
Let's get me a bottle of Sea Smoke
Sea Smoke?
while I'm thinking of it.
Okay, absolutely.